Now recording.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roundtable Report. I'm Shaylei.
I'm Jazzy.
So, Jazzy, how are things?
Oh, you know how things are going. As of recording, we still haven't killed Farrar. Don't get me started. But best pull was 7%. So we're right there. We're so
Oh,
close.
oh, no, you'll
We're
get
so
it.
close. And
You'll
and the
get it.
best part was like there's an enrage of, the fourth roar, you're screwed. Like if you don't kill it by then, guess what? Good luck. Grab your butts and pray.
Okay,
Uh
okay, okay, bye. Congrats to Draconic on killing it, though.
yeah. Oh yes, very much. Grats to all of them. Uh, hang on, they just Shock and Team and Spank and all of them. Good job, y'all. Well done, and y'all put on a great showing. But yeah, on our best poll, right? We get to 7%, and we have plenty of time before the next roar happens. Plenty of time before the quote unquote enrage. And somebody got nicked by a seed that was holding a seed, so they all went boom.
Oh, no.
It was so sad. And they
Empire
immediately
goes
piped up
boom.
and said, "That was my seed. I got hit by a blaze. I'm so sorry." Like, it's okay, man. Oh,
It was only a 7% wipe.
only, only
Only.
our prog went from a 16% to a 7%. Like, oh, yay! But oh,
It's still Prague.
oh, it's great prog. But it's just I want this boss to be over so bad, so bad.
Are you looking forward to it on Faded?
No.
Me either.
I am looking forward to Faded though, just in general. I for as much crap as we give Faded, and I think we'll probably talk about this. I guess we can probably talk about this now. The rotating raids. It is rotating come season 4. Boo. Blizzard, why? What did we ever do to you? And don't say the forums.
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
Oh man. See, because I like Vault, except for Sinarth and Dathia. I like that raid. I even like Avarice, except for Skarn and um Echo. Um, but like it's the 3 weeks between times you're there. That's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be horrible if they would make it so you could pick which one you wanted for the week.
Yeah. Like I was hoping that we could pick, right? Or they just all be and just go do it at your leisure, right? Because if they're all the same level, go pick your favorite one or the one that you need a trinket with. I understand that people would feel compelled for whatever reason to go do all three of them simultaneously. To which I say, calm
Nope.
down and just don't.
Look, Shay is tired. Today has been the longest week ever. I have no spoons left for that.
I know, yeah. Yeah, but what I'm hoping for, and there is still hope here with them rotating, I'm hoping that they scale it so that it's just a face roll. It desperately just needs to be a
A
face roll.
face
There
roll.
needs to not be like a super high difficulty with this stuff. Nobody is taking season 4 seriously. Liquid isn't taking season 4 seriously. Echo, BDG, well, BDG is no longer with us. Rest in peace. But like all the top guilds are not taking this seriously because they've already done it. It doesn't need to be serious. Just needs to be fun time raids. Let's have some fun with some big numbers and watch bosses go splat and just go. And we'll be waiting while we're doing the mop thing and plunder storm and all that stuff. Just let us have fun for the last little bit and it will be a banger.
Dude, I'm looking forward to the mop stuff.
Dude, right? I have extremely fond memories of Mop. Mop was the first full expansion where I came and actually did raiding and everything. So it holds a special place in my heart. It's so good.
You know what
We're
you're leveling yet?
oh yeah. Well, actually, I've narrowed it down to two
The monk or the
because
mage?
the monk and the mage, and at the time I was a mage main. and I kinda want to go back and do that again as a mage. I would have been more, um, what's the word? More motivated to do the mage if they had challenge modes back again, because I'd do them again on the mage, even though I've already done them once on the mage. And
Because
yes,
why not?
I'm gloating because I have challenge
Look,
mode stuff. I have phoenixes. I have the armor. Yeah.
I want phoenixes. I don't have the phoenixes because
Yeah,
I was in a guild that wasn't capable of doing them.
I know. And
So I was
and
sad.
we actually had this discussion over an Empire for a little bit here. The question of it's close to 10-year-old content. Why are some of these things still unobtainable now? Like the challenge mode armor sets
That is
or the
true.
Phoenix stuff. And I had to pipe
Look,
up going, I understand both sides here. I don't want everybody to just be able to go and face roll the challenge modes now and get the same thing that I worked very hard for.
yeah,
At
but
the
give
same
us the
time, that was
option
10
to go
years
back
ago.
and do it. Give us the option to go back and do it. Even if it's still hard, give us the option to go back and do it. You know what I mean?
See, that would work like they did with the Mage Tower, well, sort of, right? Because the Mage Tower scales you down or it scales up. I'm not sure which one, but it
I
scales so it's
don't
quote
remember.
unquote appropriate, which I don't trust Blizz to know anything about appropriate or not.
Yeah, but
But
you know what though? Now I got a team that I could go
yeah,
in and we could actually do the challenge mode dungeons and I could obtain the phoenixes. Back when this was happening, I was in a casual guild
right.
and they were some of the greatest people, but they just weren't on the skill level to be able to do it. Like, and I got so frustrated raiding with them, Jazzy, because like we'd get in there on a boss that we should be face rolling and we'd wipe like 10 times because people are just goofing off.
Looking at you, Immersius. Yeah, I know that feeling. We've had a few of
Yeah.
those. But on the same token, I understand because I feel the same way to some degree of, "No, I did that. That's my badge of honor that I did it." And when everybody else gets it, it won't mean the same thing. I don't wanna say it doesn't mean as much because if they scale it properly and it actually is a challenge, then it will be mean quite a bit, but it's not gonna mean the same thing. I did it back in the day, right?
Look, I have a badge of honor that
Get
I
off
wear
my
proudly.
lawn, yell at clouds,
I
all that
look,
stuff.
I have a badge of honor that I wear proudly, and that's my Hand of a Doll title.
Good. That's not still obtainable, is it?
It has not been obtainable since
Yeah,
Burning Crusade, and
right,
not even through the whole thing. Like, when they dropped the requirement for it, they dropped the achievement.
right,
So, like,
as they should. Like,
that thing was a pain.
I don't have any issues with things being exclusive in principle. I can understand the desire, though, and I sympathize with that, but it doesn't lessen your experience from other people being able to say, "I got judgment when it was current," right? It doesn't lessen anybody else's, but they want it. I don't know. This is a subtle and nuanced conversation and difficult because everybody has an opinion on it. And of course, they're all wrong and I'm right. So for the mop, what are you planning on leveling for the mop remix? We probably should talk about what it is. Oh, hopefully we didn't lose Shay.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, I hit button not functioning here. I'm good. No, so I don't know what I'm leveling yet. I haven't decided. I was kinda eyeballing a mage.
Good choice.
Although I'm kinda I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Like,
Well, so keep in
I don't know.
mind it's current classes and specs with talent design. This is not MOP Classic. They were very clear
Oh,
about
I
that.
know. Look, if it was Mop Classic, it would be the shaman. Like, hands down, elemental was God mode through
Yeah,
Mists of Pandaria. I
yeah,
would
it
be
was.
on the shaman, like, there would be no question, no ifs, ands, or buts. This is what I'm doing. I don't care what you think. This is what I'm doing. But I don't know. I'm still kinda I don't know. I don't know. I'm kinda eyeballing the mage, like, that's where I'm going at this moment. It could change, though,
Yeah.
because people are gonna want me to give them PI.
To which any so I have a priest. He's still not leveled yet. Don't judge me. But I have a rule that anybody who asks me for PI is never getting PI.
Look, you know what? I get people. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, like, if I'm in a pug, people will be like, How much for PI?"
If they want to pay me for PI, different story. Jazzy Wallet always go num num. But
I had somebody ask me that in a pug, like, 2 weeks ago, but I was in there with someone from Harbinger. um, if I'm in there with someone from my raid team, if I know they're gonna benefit from it, I just automatically give it to them.
right. And that's the thing. I will give it to people freely. But the second you ask for it, no.
"Hey, Jazzy, you're gonna give me all the PIs, right?"
I will give you every PI I have on the month.
Oh, man, but yeah, so I'm totally looking forward to this mop thing.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
this is gonna be great.
right. So, for those that aren't aware, we just keep calling it the mop thing. It is time. It's a pandemonium remix. Something something.
Miss the Pandaria 2.0.
There you go. It's a different play mode, much like Thunderstorm or Plunderstorm, where you're going to make a character and you will have an accelerated leveling experience. You start at level 10 and you'll go all the way up to 70. And you'll do the scenarios, the zones, just like back in the day, even though you didn't start at level 10 back in the day, but whatever. But
Dude, you know what I'm looking forward to? Throne of
this
Thunder.
oh we're gonna talk about Throne of Thunder because God,
I cannot wait for that to come back. I think that was probably my favorite raid
it
um,
is my
in
favorite
that
raid
X pack. Although, I mean,
of all
the
time.
raids in Draenor, the Black Hand was freaking amazing.
Black Hand the
Yeah.
fight was good. Throne of Thunder the raid was better.
Yes, the raid was freaking awesome.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, does that mean we're gonna get to go back and kill Garrosh again?
yep.
Ha ha ha! That's great.
All right. So
I hated that fight so much.
I just pulled up the blue post for it. So yes, you'll start from level 10 in the Jade Forest, just like you did. You have access to the scenarios and 4 of the dungeons. That would
Woohoo!
be Temple of the Jade Serpent, Scarlet Hall, Scarlet Monastery, and Scholomance, because those got redid in MoP if people don't remember.
Yes, they did.
Then you'll go to Valley of the Four Winds, Krassang Wilds, and the 5.1 Landfall campaign. Everybody remember those? Those are great.
Yup.
You'll
Yup
get
for
a bunch of
sure.
bunch of scenarios. So, side note, tangent because squirrel. Um, Scenarios. Good, bad, different? What? What's your opinion, Shay?
I don't know. That's still up in the air. I haven't decided yet.
You they're 10 years old, Shay.
I know.
You are taking your sweet time on that decision.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed them back in the day.
Okay. I did too.
Um,
They were really fun for 15 minutes. And
yeah.
then they kind of needed to go away for a bit. Now I'm looking forward to them again because
It's different.
they had heroic scenarios, right?
Yes.
And
Uh-huh.
they added a little twist to it and it actually made it a little tricky, required a wee bit of coordination. Still not hard.
A
These
wee
are
bit.
not hard. Do what?
I said a wee bit.
A wee bit.
A wee bit.
Right, but they had so many of them because they were just small little things. They were basically one room dungeon boss fight things, right? Like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed
Pew pew.
the brew one.
Yeah, I was oh god, I so that was back when I was in the casual guild and what tune was my main depended on what they needed for the night.
Uh-huh.
So I don't even think I like I ended up at the end of the X pack on my shaman when I broke out of the casual guild and I was just like, "Look, guys, I wanna do some a little bit more serious raiding instead of standing and wiping when this boss that we should be breathing on and it's falling over." Um,
Mhm.
I'd like to actually see the content. I still talk to those people, but none of them play WoW anymore. Um, and I went and I killed bosses. And when we needed people to fill in, there were a couple of people over there that were halfway decent that didn't stand in swirly stuff on the floor because fire, it's bad, it hurts, it burns your butt. They didn't stand in it.
Lies. It's
Um,
a DPS increase, don't lie.
it's a DPS increase, but yeah, we would pull them in when we needed people. But it was still wasn't a serious guild though. But like we cleared the content,
Right. That's where I was in Mob. Like, we
and that's
we
when I
didn't
switched to the shaman.
I should say, we didn't kill, at the time, heroic Garrosh. We were progressing him when it got the switch to Mythic Siege of Orgrimmar. And
Yeah.
then we were able to re-clear all the way up to Mythic Garrosh,
I think we got it on
and
heroic.
we couldn't get him down.
I think we got it on heroic. I don't we never touched mythic beyond, like, the first 2 bosses.
We were, like, 1 week away too. We were super close. That was
Oh,
really disappointing.
no.
Yeah, it was really disappointing, but, yeah, that was my complaint with Siege, it was so long, and also it was so long, and also it took so long.
That was a very long raid.
It was a 13-month
Ugh,
raid. It
I know.
was 13 billion miles long.
I was gonna say there were a lot of bosses in there, though, so it
There
wasn't
were
like
13 bosses.
I know, and all the RP and
Yeah.
all the stuff.
Although,
Look, on the tower fight, was it Galacrass?
Galacrass, yes.
Um So the first time we're in there, it was Very and Verisa and Jaina that you fought with along with some of the Alliance soldiers.
Mhm.
And for those of you who weren't in there, so the first time we did that fight for shits and giggles, pardon my French there, who we let them die just to see what would happen.
You died. I'll preempt
When
that.
no,
They died.
we wanted to see how what their reactions were.
The reactions there, "Oh, no!"
We did it just we're like, "You know what? We're probably gonna be on this boss for a little bit," even though we killed it the same night, but that's neither here nor there, but we wanted to see if the NPCs could kill it on their own.
They cannot.
I know they can't. You know what? We did it because reasons.
No, you're fine. I am all there. I am 100% there for the science. I will always science something. It was yeah.
Oh,
Um,
for science.
for science, I'm proud of Thok because I was the mage that figured out exactly how his fixate mechanic works.
Ew.
Okay, you ready? Are you sitting down? Get
I
a pad
of
and
course,
paper here.
I'm not writing stuff down,
Pro-
Jazzy, come on.
Professor Jazzy is in session. Thok's fixate will pick one of the three furthest players within 60 yards.
Okay.
So if you are 60 yards out, you are one of the three. If you are the furthest out, outside of 60 yards, he will not fixate you.
Oh.
Jazzy did Jazzy things and stood at exactly 60 yards and intentionally had him fixate me constantly because hashtag mage, hashtag blink.
Blink. Blink and ice block.
But I could also pre-position him to go down the hallway, which is exactly where we need him to go. So I could do that
Mhm.
reliably every time, and it made that fight so much easier. Oh my
I
god.
don't remember having problems with Thok.
It's not that it was hard. It's just a lot. and especially when, um,
Look, you know
between the
what?
burn phases, the healers need to catch up. Doing
Mhm.
something reliably and consistently allows them a better chance to get in the rhythm and catch up. That's
I
really
mean,
the answer
that's
there.
fair. That's fair too. I mean, I that explains why he always likes to fixate me because I
Oh,
was
yeah.
on my shaman and Ghost Wolf and Gust of Wind.
Yep,
I would just run him down the hallway.
exactly.
That explains why he always fixated me
Mhm. So
because
we had
Shay has to stand in Narnia.
yeah, we had, me, a hunter, and I forget, it was someone else that was ranged that was actually good, and we would all 3 group up at that 60-yard spot right at the fixate time, and it would
Uh-huh.
always pick one of us, and we
Oh,
just
that's
handled it.
fun.
It's one of those that, like, we just handled it, and the other 2 would go to the other side and be at 60 yards the other direction because he did it fixate 3 times, right?
I think
So
so.
that wasn't a question, really.
Dude, you know how long ago that was? I don't remember how many times he fixated.
You
I
don't remember
remember the
all
fight.
you don't have an encyclopedic memory of all the bosses
No.
that you've ever done? Talk
No.
to me about spine sometime.
Uh-huh. No, I don't wanna talk about that fight. I don't like that
Oh, man.
fight. That fight hates me.
Yeah. But, but yeah, basically with the mop thing, you're going to all the different zones, going through all the quest lines again, leveling up to 70 from 10, and you're able to do all of the raids. We're talking Mogushan Vaults, we're talking Heart of Fear, Terrace of Endless Springs, Throne of Thunder, and Siege of Ogremore.
Hashtag Throne of Thunder.
And you all the way up to heroic level. Now, heroic level currently. So the equivalent
Woo.
to normal back in the day.
Happy dance.
Yeah. So I am looking forward to it. Throne of Thunder is still to date my favoriteest raid of all time,
That's a great
specifically
raid.
because of Lei Shen. Lei Shen is just chef's kiss of a boss. It is so good. So good.
Yeah,
Ah,
I can't wait. I'm really, really looking forward to.
I am too.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't
And
wait.
and they're doing fun things here because I pulled it up because reasons. Um, that you get you're gonna get a cloak because Rathian exists. Um, but you can do stuff to it like permanently increase its critical strike, permanently increase its mastery, and I believe these all stack. And you can do a build a thing, and you're
Oh.
able to make this uber awesome cloak. That is then, I believe, accessible once you get the cloak. It has all of those enhancements on your
Mhm.
alts.
Ooh.
Yeah. Um, and this whole thing is not for player power at all. This is meant to be fun. There's whack ton of transmogs and toys and everything,
And mounts.
and mounts
There's like 32 of them.
and pets. I believe are that
And
like there's a lot.
mounts.
Yeah, there's the sky mirror is on a vendor for you to purchase with some of the BS currency that they're gonna have throughout this whole thing.
Look,
So like
Jazzy,
I
I
know
I don't care about the pets. Give me the mounts.
sky mirror though.
I mean, I'll take Sky Mirror, but
You know, I already
pet,
have it, but still
but mounts.
mounts, yes.
Do I have Sky Mirror? I think
I
I
don't
have
know.
Sky Mirror. I need to find
I would
out.
hope you have sky mirror.
I'm about to find out here.
But the important bit here is that when this ends, all of that stuff will be transferred to your main WoW account,
I
including the
do
character you level.
not have a Sky Mirror.
What is wrong with you? Do you even play WoW?
Yes, but I didn't play it on this. Where did that come from?
Alani Sky Mirror is the magenta cloud serpent flying around Valley. No, not Valley Forward, Kunlai Summit, and you have to get a bunch of things to bring her down and then kill her, and
Oh.
she's got a toy.
Oh, is it like a guaranteed drop? Because I feel like I've killed
I
that before.
believe so? Unsure. I don't recall. It's been a hot minute,
I don't remember.
you know?
I don't know, Jazzy.
Anyway, I'm excited.
Spoons.
Mop was like I have severe fond memories of Mop, including the farm. I love the farm.
That dude,
And
that farm
cooking
was
and noodle carts. Everybody remembers noodle carts.
noodle
Bring back
carts.
noodle carts.
Noodleos.
Oh god, I had a I had a Ritzy's noodle cart. It was hilarious, but it's not EK friendly, so I don't have it anymore.
Jen, how
It was
dare
funny.
you?
It was funny. Oh man. But
Noodle
yeah,
carts.
I'm looking forward to even Mogushan Vaults. I have some fond memories of
You
Mogushan
know
Vaults.
what? I didn't really mind that raid too much.
I didn't either. I liked Elegon. I actually liked Elegon.
I liked dude, Elegon when a shaman is so much fun when he goes into his orb collecting phase and that burn phase. You
Yeah.
you pop a sentence and you just go to town and beat the snot out of him. Elemental was so much fun back then.
Yep.
I wish they would give that back.
Yeah.
I would so be back on my shaman, and then
Yeah.
then I could get Shandy and Anubis off my back. They keep telling me I'm a traitor.
But you
No,
are, but that's beside the point.
it's that's a thing. Like, it felt dirty when I main swapped my shaman the main guild and put the
I mean,
priest
I
in
took a
here.
shower,
So, and then I had to change my priest's name because I couldn't be in the main
can't be
guild
not
on the team.
Shay.
I can't be not Shay.
It's not allowed.
So she ended up being Shayanna because the people that were in Harbinger when I joined Harbinger still call me Anna because I joined Harbinger on my warrior, whose name is Anna. So the priest's name has both of them. So people can call me Shay, people can call me Anna and not get confused. It's there.
Confusion is fun though.
Confusion is fun though.
Oh man.
Oh, Lord have
Uh,
mercy.
so we've talked about Mogushan, we've talked about Tot, although I want to talk more about Tot. Heart of
I mean,
Fear.
we you know, that I don't know. That instance was a disappointment compared to the other ones.
So Al and I believe it was Allie that brought this up in general chat this week. Um, the Claxy storyline. When I was going through and leveling and doing everything, you go to the Dreadways. I really didn't like it when I started. I don't know, I just don't like insects, maybe it's just me.
Uh-huh.
But halfway through, I really liked it. I got to a point where, like, going through and I really liked this quest line and the story and everything for the Claxy, and going into Heart of Fear, the raid, I got it. I feel like I understood narratively what they were trying to do, and I feel like, typical Blizzard, they dropped the ball, had an
They really
opportunity, you
did.
could have done more and kept it going, and
Well, that's just
it's
like the
yeah.
whole with the Drust thing in
Yeah,
Battle for
exactly.
Azeroth. Like they could have done so much for that and they just
Yeah,
left it.
yeah.
And I feel like we ended up with Jurassic Park versus Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah, because those are blockbuster movies, and clearly we need Pirates of the Caribbean 7.
right?
I mean, they
With
just
Johnny
keep
Depp.
printing money. Yeah, of course. He knows what money is.
But like I don't know, like they've had they had so many missed opportunities here. Like the Claxy and the Drust would have been they would have been freaking awesome storylines if they would have done stuff with it.
Yeah, you could have a whole patch just for that. But no, they released MSV, Heart of Fear and Toes at the same time.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Like, why? What are you doing? No. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
love massive amounts of raid content as a raider. Love that crap. But maybe don't
Spread them
release
out.
a 7 boss raid and a 3 boss raid at the same time when only one of them drops tier.
Right?
Just saying, I can tell you which one we went to.
Right? The one with the tear.
Exactly.
Because reasons?
And then we died and said, "You know what? Let's go get some gear from Mogushon Vaults right quick." Yeah. There's an old video. Oh god, I'm gonna really age myself.
Oh my
Uh,
god, Jazzy.
so for those that recall or remember, Fat Boss, um, did boss guides. In
Mhm.
MoP specifically, they did them all, but they were known for doing an entire raid in 60 seconds,
Yes.
and they did Heart of Fear in 60 seconds. And the best line from there is Amber Shaper. Amber, 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 Amber. Take your Amber whatever to the Amber thing to spawn the Amber monstrosity, kill the Amber monstrosity to get the Amber blah blah, and Amber Amber. So
Oh my god.
has a special place in my heart whenever I hear Alex just go Amber Amber Amber.
Amber, Amber, Amber.
But Toes, I shouldn't call it Toes. Terrace of the Endless Spring. I
It's
didn't get to go
toes.
in there a whole lot. It's Toes. I didn't do a whole lot in that raid,
It will
believe it or
always
not.
be toes.
It is always Toes. Um, the infamous, what was it, 20-minute kill, boss kill for
Y
Shav, whichever one that is.
Which one?
Which one's in? I don't know which one's in Toes.
I don't remember.
Shaw Doubt, sure, why not?
Whatever Shaw it is.
Yeah, the ending Shaw. Uh, yeah, I believe it was Method at the time got the world first kill, and but it was like a 20-minute long kill. Just because the last
Yeah.
phase in heroic was you didn't die, but it took forever. There were ads that spawned, you had to kite them around and do stuff with them and blah blah blah. But
Mhm.
it took so long. That was a grueling fight. We never did it. I never did it on my with my raid team. We did
Yeah.
Sulong and then we did uh the other the water person. There's a council fight in there, isn't there?
I think so.
Yeah, it goes council, then Sulong, then the water one, and then the Shah.
I don't remember the order of them.
Again, how do you not know? I mean,
Do
I
you
don't
know
know.
how dude, that was so long ago, Jazzy.
Don't remind me. I already feel old.
I mean, we are old.
I know. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's the mop thing that you can tell we are both very excited for.
Now that we've spent, what, the last half an hour talking about it?
Yeah.
I
L-
mean,
Now let's talk about something near and dear to my heart, though. And
oh,
it's not even in our show notes, which is just like a jazzy.
I mean, shiny.
It is shiny. TGP, the Great Push.
Yes, that's coming. Do we know, is there a date for that yet?
There is a date for signups. Actually, no, there is a date.
Oh.
Hang on. Right here. Oh no, that's AWS. No, screw that noise. Don't care about PvP. Sorry, PvPers. Don't care. Proving grounds. Basically time trials, even though they're not time trials. June 19th through the 24th.
Oh.
Top 12 teams from that go into either Group A or Group B, and you will be competing on either July 5th through 7th weekend or July 12th through 14th
Oh.
weekend. Top 3 teams of each of those go to the global finals.
Exciting.
Global finals for TGP is July 19th through the 21st.
Exciting.
Friendly reminder, anybody can sign up for the TGP. All you got to do is go over to radar.io/tournaments and have a team. Get all situated over there. It's a
Yeah,
lot of fun.
guess what I'm not gonna be doing?
You're not going to be doing AWS, but you are going to be doing TGP. That's awesome, Shay. I'm glad to hear.
Why am I doing TGP?
I don't know. Because it's fun.
Look, we all know I'm not good enough for that.
I mean, it's neither am I, but I still enjoy going over there, and also, not gonna lie, Tournament Realms, really enjoyable, just because you just go buy everything. Like, "Oh, yes, I do want a mythic level best in slot trinket, enchanted,
I
with a socket. Yes, I do. Thank you."
Oh, speaking of that, how we feeling about being able to buy gear from the vendors with season
Ooh.
4?
The dinar system, which is what I'm calling it, because that's what it was in Shadowlands. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that back, Blizzard.
I
Wonderful.
can go and I can buy my weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited about that because then I don't have to worry about look, so the only reason I have the Farak weapon, the only reason I have it is because my vault gave it to me.
Oof. Really?
The only reason I have it.
Oof.
If it were not for my vault, I would not have it. Same thing for pips. I wouldn't have it if it weren't for the vault because guess what? In raid, I can't roll a good roll to save my life.
Oh, y'all do rolled
So,
stuff. Okay.
when Shay gets gear, it's because Shay has either went out and run the Mythic Pluses to get the gear to convert to tier, or my vault gives it to me. It's a very, very rare occasion that I win a roll for something I actually need because the game hates me.
I mean, take the hint, Shay. Jeez.
I know. I should just go back into my social media cavern and live there.
Yeah. I mean, you're allowed to leave. Hang on a second. Who let this happen?
Yeah, nope. Kaz, you think Kaz would let me leave?
No, there's no shot. You would come to your house and be like, uh-uh.
Yeah, he'd come all the way from where he lives, like, I think he lives, like, 8 hours away from me, I think it's, like, an 8-hour drive. He would get in the car and he would drive and be like, "No."
Is that all? 8 whole hours?
Yeah, 8 whole I think it's, like it's between 8 and 9 hours. Look, I'm pretty sure if I ever said I was quitting the game, Belle would hunt me down.
Yeah, I would hunt you down. Don't think you're escaping.
Yeah, so 10 years from now, when we hit our 20-year anniversary, Shay will still be here, probably still doing social media.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the Wowhead article for the Dinar system. Because important thing to note for you evokers and two-handed axe wielders, you Lego people, whom I definitely don't despise at all. Um, the legendary weapon that you currently have will be upgradable. You can buy the item to do the upgrade with, I believe it's 2 of these. I'm calling them dinars. They're not dinars. They're some kind of bronze thing.
Whatever
Um,
they are.
yeah, and at least on the PTR, those 2 that you need to do that come from or can come from the weekly emissary quest.
Hoo-hoo, yeah.
And another important difference from Shadowlands is, as far as I'm aware, there is no cap on how many dinars you're going to get.
Happy dance, happy dance.
Now, I don't think there's been any data on how frequent they come or what exact sources they come from. That's what I'm saying on the PTR. The emissary quest gave 2 dinars, but don't know if that's confirmed yet to be going live. Don't know which bosses drop them. Don't know how frequently. Don't know drop rate or anything like that. So do with that what you will. Most of the items that you buy are 2 of these dinar things. I believe there's a mount. Mr. Bigglesworth, I think, is back.
Oh. Mr. Bigglesworth, which one is Mr. Bigglesworth? Is that
The slime
the
cat.
Oh, I have the slime cat.
I believe Mr. Bigglesworth is a pet. There's a slime cat mount as well.
I think
That
I have
was
I
purchasable again, but that is worth
think
3 of these dinar things.
what is I gotta Google that now. What is the slime cat mount called? And wow, and I can't type.
You don't need to type. Typing's for crutch. Typing's a crutch.
Jigglesworth.
There you go, Jigglesworth. I
Jigg
believe. I believe. Don't quote me on this.
Jigglesworth Senior.
There you go.
I have Jigglesworth Senior.
Aren't you special?
There
Um,
wasn't that from Achievements?
I don't recall actually. I thought it was from,
I don't remember.
hang on.
See, it's Slime Cat Mount for completing all season 4 Fated raids, so you have to finish all 4 raids,
There you go. Yeah.
or all 3 raids to get it.
And it was, normal, right? Like, you didn't it wasn't totally difficult.
I think it has to be on normal, but I don't think it was difficult to get.
Yeah. It wasn't mythic. I know that.
No, no, it wasn't mythic. I think it was attainable through normal.
Okay. Yeah, I believe, that is also purchasable for dinars, even though we're not going back to those raids. So, in case you missed out on Fated, I knew I was gonna remember the word. Um, you can go back you can get that out now off of the vendor.
Yeah,
Uh,
with all Shadowlands season 4 raids, Fated
yeah.
raids. I have it, so it definitely wasn't mythic.
Yeah, I know for a fact it was a Mythic because we didn't clear all of Mythic, Fated either because, um,
I mean, raisins?
I yeah. 3 weeks between Prague on boss fights that are actually difficult is not a good design, Blizz.
I'm not looking forward to Razagath.
I didn't mind Razagath. I'm probably gonna be a little rusty when we first go in there, but I still remember the movements, so I'm not that worried about it.
So, Razagath and Sarkareth, I'm not looking forward to them. Um, Farak, I feel like isn't gonna be as bad because it's the newest one. I feel like compared to the other 2 end bosses, that fight was a joke.
Varrock?
Compared to Sarkareth and, Razagath, it was so
Sar
much easier.
Sark Heroic is one of their better fights. Sark Mythic sucks. Um, Farok
I feel like it's so much
Farok's just
easier there,
Farok's not a bad fight at all. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad fight, I just feel like it's easier,
Yes. As long as your seed people know what they're doing, you're fine.
and your people don't run fire circles on the roots in phase
Yeah.
1,
Yeah, in phase one. That's why you gotta worry about it then.
because that never happens.
No, no, that definitely didn't wipe us
That
either. No, no, no,
never
no.
nope.
No. Root,
Mm-mm.
long live the roots. Um, one more important point for people to be aware of too with the purchased gear. It is at max. I believe it's at least on the max upgrade track, but I believe it's actually the max item level as well. Like I
I'm
believe it's
okay with
fully
that.
upgraded.
Look, you know what? I can get my trinkets, and they're
Yeah,
giving me back my season 2 tier, which I am super excited about because then I can just machine gun apparitions and stuff.
yeah.
Because that's not busted.
No,
Uh,
that this is also to keep in mind. There's not normal dinars. There's not heroic dinars. There's not
there's
mythic.
just
There's
Dinars.
just dinars. It will be mythic. It will be capped on the max level. At least if you're, I believe it's actually capped, like top. But if not, it's on the mythic or whatever awakened track, and you can upgrade it all the way to the max with crests and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, I am so excited they're giving me back blah, blah, blah. Words are hard today.
I
Um,
wouldn't word. Don't word.
word no, look, the words are with the lack of spoons here, Jazzy.
I feel that.
Um, no, I so the season 2 Shadow Priest here set is the reason why I swapped from the shaman to the priest.
Yeah, I remember. Y'all getting that
And
back, right? Season 2 is when you're getting back,
I'm
right?
getting it back.
Nice.
I am so excited, Jazzy.
I am
Um,
getting something brand new, the one I have now.
oh, that's fun.
I mean, it's a good one, don't get me wrong, but it's just, okay, same tier set, let's go.
I like my season 2 Seer set, and when I heard that they were giving it back to me, I did a little happy dance
I can see Shay doing a little happy dance.
because Shay is doing happy dance.
Yeah.
Shay is way too excited about getting that tier set back. So, how are we feeling about the item level increase when, like, heroic and mythic 0? Like, what's that? That's weird.
It is odd. Um,
Like,
I think they're trying to fix, and I think Max went over this. Max with Liquid went over this. I think they're trying to fix the issue that heroic dungeons offer nothing.
look, Jazzy, you know how long it's been since I set foot in a heroic dungeon?
Right. And why would you? Because
Right.
if you're geared enough to do heroic dungeons and you need gear, you just go into Mythic Zero.
Right, so heroic's gonna drop what? 476?
I don't know the numbers.
And then,
Effectively, heroic is going to be Mythic Zero, the equivalent difficulty of what
what
current Mythic Zero is. They did this whole analysis. People got really confused with the
does
numbers.
heroic season 4 dungeons drop?
But basically, they're scaling up the difficulty of heroics and up Mythic Zeros, but then they're also shrinking the range in which Mythic Plus gives you gear. So Mythic Plus will actually cap gear wise at plus 10.
So, I don't see anything. I thought I had saw something about heroic is gonna drop, like, 476, and then mythic 0 is gonna drop, like, 484-ish. I know Raid Finder is gonna drop, like, 480 item level gear, I think. And then, normal is, like, 492 or 493. I could be wrong on that number, but it's in that range. And then heroic is gonna be, like, 506, and I think mythic is, like, 520-ish?
I mean, I know capped is 522. I think that's
No,
max.
I think it's 528 is capped.
528 is cap?
I think so,
Mm,
yeah. Oh, here we go. Dragonflight Season 4 Awaken item level drops. Raid Finders 480, 489, normal 493, 502, heroic 506, 515, mythic 519, 528.
there you go.
I don't see anything about the dungeons, but I can't find it. I saw a post somewhere. I'm wanting to say heroic dungeons. It's 476, which is sad because that's what item level my hunter is.
I mean, it's a new tier. You would expect it to go up.
I know, but still, for
Aha!
heroic?
I found it.
Whoa.
Wait, did I? Did I find it? Hang on.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jazzy.
Oh, huh? Oh, that's for Vault. Okay, hang on a second.
Oh my god, really? Come on, Jazzy.
No, no, I found an image. I'm just trying to decipher it because it's weird. And I'll send it to you.
Wait, are you sending me? Of course. Bloop. Hey, look at the spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Heroic
I
is
did not make the spreadsheet.
476. The vault gives you 489.
Right, but
0,
Mythic
and then
Zero is at
t
493 to 506. There it is, yeah. So Mythic Zero or Mythic Plus caps out at 509 from the end of dungeon,
and then
522 in your
522.
vault, and that is for doing a plus 10.
Right. That's gonna be weird.
It will be. Um,
Saying, "Hey, I just completed a 10." Where you're pushing, like, 20, 21, 22.
the number itself is lower, but they claim that the difficulty should be a 20.
I believe it when I
So
see it.
yeah, that's kind of where I stand. For us, honestly, no change. Just do the highest you can do.
Pretty much. Go
So
pew pew and stuff dies.
yeah, but oh, there's all the vault stuff too, or the raid stuff. So LFR is 480 to 496, like you said. Normal is 493 to 509. Heroic is 506 to 522. Mythic is 519 to 535.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Is that what you said? I
I
thought you
think
said
that's what I
528.
said. No, it says 528 is what the chart I'm looking at says.
Okay. Yeah, the
Maybe
last
maybe the
boss
last boss
alone
goes 535?
is 535, yeah.
Pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew. So,
Oh, man, look, I'm looking forward to getting in there and just rounding all the things up and
yep,
then hitting a shadow crash because that's like a mortar, and then throwing all of my shadowy apparitions at the stuff and then making it go splat
going
because
splat is
that's a
good.
thing. Because they go after anything that's got a dot on them. It
Yeah,
don't matter.
yeah.
They go after anything that's got a dot on them. It's like, "You got a dot? Hey, I'm coming to see you."
I remember shadowy aspirations from back in the day where it was just a plethora of those little floaty ghosts going to everything
Uh-huh.
constantly. It was great.
Uh-huh, and then the tank runs down the hallway with the stuff, and the little ghosties are chasing the things down the hallway.
Yep.
It's great. It's like, "Come back here. Let me touch you."
Yeah.
That's not creepy at all.
No, not at all.
Unrelated, Kayla says hi.
Hi. That's a new kitty, right? Hi, new kitty.
Kayla is 10 weeks old today,
Oh.
and she's a little fuzzy butt.
Oh, well, yeah. 10 weeks old. I imagine she's quite fuzzy.
She's so fluffy, Jazzy. She's got
Yeah.
long hair, and she is a long hair gray and white tabby, and her eyes are gray.
Oh God. She is adorable. I've seen pictures, y'all. She is adorable.
Sorry, I got somebody messaging me in game.
Unacceptable.
Right. I mean, come on.
Don't they know that Jazzy is here? Just
No,
saying.
I think Belle wants to do a key.
Okay.
Do you wanna come?
I probably should.
I got a 20 weight crest.
Yay!
We can make her go.
I will happily do a Waycrest all day long. Oh, I did want to bring up one other topic, and it can be a short one.
Okay.
According to Blizzard's roadmap, the War Within Alpha should come out before Season 4.
Happy dance, happy dance. That means we should probably see the expansion, what, towards the end of August, early September?
That's that allegedly. The worry is that I don't know if you've noticed this, but Season 4 starts in kind of like 2 weeks. So where's the alpha?
Right? That's what I wanna know.
Although, I mean, as of even today, BNet catalog got updated to support the War Within Alpha. So, like,
I
we know it's
saw
coming,
that. It
but
took that thing, like, 10 minutes to initialize and then, like, 2 minutes to download. Not
yeah,
even 2 minutes to download, it was, like, 20 seconds. But it took
yeah,
it, like
forever to initial. Yeah, BNet,
right? Oh my god, it's
Blizz, if you're
horrible.
listening, your BNet client kind of needs some work done to it. Thank you. But yeah, that was just a catalog update, so it could actually see the War Within Alpha. But they have basically next week. Go. So, I'm excited and concerned that they're falling behind. I don't want them to. I don't think they
Hi,
are, but
Taco. Taco
another
says,
cat.
"Hi, Taco."
Hi.
He just came in and he went, "Meow," and stood up and looked at me. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
I think we've covered everything we had in there,
we did, and more.
and then some. Yes, because reasons. Oh, you know what else we're gonna throw in here? All Druid Run has been moved when account of season 4 because eye level increase. I don't know that the 450 item level is gonna be sufficient, so we pushed it to May 18th.
You don't
So,
think the 450 item level? Well, okay, so here's a question for the Druid run. Is it all 3 raids? I'm just wondering.
no, we're doing, a Mirror
Whichever one
Soul.
is awakened? Okay.
It's gonna be a Mirror Soul.
Okay. But, the new date, do we know that
May
yet or no?
May 18th at 4 server.
There you go. May 18th, get your druids ready, and I promise Shifty Jazzy may or may not be ready.
So, anywho, I think that's all we have, so thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll
Thanks.
see y'all next time.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Craig.